marker.
One of the questions we hear a lot is, why does it cost so much to have an overhaul performed? It depends really on the movement that's in the watch and the quality of the movement, the finish of the movement. When we talk about an overhaul, it's the complete disassembly, cleaning, adjustment, and proper lubrication of a mechanical timepiece. That's the easy way to describe it. When we go in depth in that, there's a lot more involved. We actually disassemble that timepiece. As we're disassembling it, we're checking for any kind of wear. We're checking for anything that's misaligned, anything that could be causing that watch to not perform at its specifications. We take all those components, we ultrasonic clean them. Upon reassembly, we're also inspecting each and every component, the way they marry together for friction, for fit, for end shake, any kind of play that should be there, any kind of play that shouldn't be there, because some components fit tighter together than others. When we talk about levers and springs, we're always going to have constant pressure on those. It's applying the right lubricants to the right places. Some watches will use 7, 8, 9 different types of lubricants in the same movement, and if you don't put them in the right place or in the right quantities, you're going to perform a disservice to the customer that's paying good money for that. Overhaul prices can be expensive, so we get the question all the time. How often do I have to have this done? What I look for and what I tell our customers to look for is the power reserve of your watch. That's the best indication of when you need an overhaul. When you start seeing that power reserve drop on that timepiece, then you know that things are starting to dry out, that you're not getting the most efficient run out of it. Keep an eye on your power reserve. If you notice that all of a sudden, instead of having 48 hours, you're getting 44 hours. 6 months later, you have 42 hours, and then you're still within that window that watch is okay. But once you start dropping below probably 15-20% of what its rated amplitude is, then you have to start considering an overhaul. But every watch really needs its service. You're not going to buy a Lamborghini or a Ferrari and not have routine maintenance done to it. When you're talking about high-end watches that sometimes are in the same price range as that, even though it's a luxury that you're wearing on your wrist and you're not driving, there's still wear and tear going on in that watch because it's running 24/7. How soon can I have my watch done? How quick can you do an overhaul? What I always say is, if you want it done right, don't push your watchmaker. Let your watchmaker do the right job. Let your watchmaker do the right quality control. When you take that watch apart, you may actually find an extra piece is worn out, and in good conscience, you can't put that piece back in there and give the customer back his watch because he's not getting what he's paying for at that point. When I do an overhaul, I never want to see that watch again. If you go to a certified watchmaker, a watchmaker that's certified on the brand that you want fixed, that's very important because not everybody's Rolex certified, not everybody's Patek certified, not everybody's Breitling certified or Omega certified. If you go to the right watchmaker that has the right manuals to be able to do that overhaul the correct way, that's when you're protecting the integrity of the timepiece. You're protecting the components of the timepiece so you know it's not going to wear out further. You're not going to do more damage. You don't have to wait till the watch breaks. You get your overhaul done ahead of time. It's peace of mind. You're protecting the watch. You're protecting the movement. You're protecting your value. You're protecting your investment. I'm Michael Michaels of Watchbox, and that's my overview of an overhaul.